Hey, let's bring in our next guest, Tom Wheeler, Madera's Supervisor, District 5. Tom, how's it going?
How are you? I'm doing great.
Now, you're here because you're running again for Supervisor.
Right. Yeah.
And so how did the last term go?
It went really well. It's just the economy was down, so we were doing more cutting and streamlining at the county than we probably would have liked to have done, but you got to make it. We got to balance our budget. We can't be like Sacramento and Washington, you know. So ours has got to be balanced every day. So,
was this your first term as supervisor?
It's my second term.
Your second term.
Yeah, this will be my third.
So the first term, let's see, it was probably pretty good for you, right? The economy was up. It was a little bit easier.
Yeah, we had 1,700 employees. Had everything was rolling good.
A little money in the kitty.
Money in the kitty. Had a good reserve, and then the economy took a dump, so we went from 1,700 employees to about 1,100 employees. But we're lean and mean, and we get the work done.
And was that tough on you?
It was really tough. There's nothing worse than laying somebody off. Nothing in the whole world. I don't think there's any worse than that.
Well, that couldn't have been the only place you made cutbacks in, though.
Oh no! I mean, we had to cut everything. I mean, all our programs. All the different monies that comes in. We have social services, mental health, roads, fire, sheriffs. Our sheriffs were down 17 employees, so we had to cut everything. It was across the board. I mean, then we went on furlough for 2 days a month, and that really hurt when you. And me and one other supervisor, we took the furlough cut in our pay too. Some of them didn't, but that's okay. You know, that was their thing. But we felt that since our employees had to do it, we should do it too. So.
Well, supervisors probably a little bit more of a fun job during a good economy,
but
during a bad economy, probably not so much.
Right.
Looks like things are looking up a little bit. What are the things that you're looking forward to doing if you're reelected in your next term?
Well, government works so slow. I've been in a private business all my life. I managed a 4,100-acre cattle ranch for 41 years. So when the boss come up and said, "Hey, let's build that fence or build that building," we had to do it. Well, government, you got to do the CEQA, you got to do NEPA, you got to get all the permits, you got to do everything that somebody says you should or shouldn't do.
Right.
And
there's money tied to all of it.
And there's money tied to everything, and somebody else tied to everything.
Right.
So it's a whole different mentality. I just wasn't used to that, and I wanted to get things done. You get in elected, you know, let's get this stuff done. I didn't think I'd be running a third time, but it takes so long to get this stuff done.
Now, how does one go from a cattle farmer to a county supervisor?
Well, my boss was pretty wealthy, and so we done a lot of projects. We built a little shopping center in North Fork, and we done a 1,700-acre subdivision at Quartz Mountain between Quartz Code and O'Neill's, and I did all the work. I did design the roads, the pads, the whole works, but I fought the county the whole time. Everything I wanted to do, it was just fight, and I felt that once I retired, and I was on the school board up there for 19 years also, so I seen how government kind of worked. So I just thought I could get in there and make it simpler for you to do what you wanted to do with your piece of property. When you got a piece of property and you want to do something with it, as long as you do as all the rules, you should be able to do it. There shouldn't be a bunch of roadblocks. Let's get it done and move on.
Why is there a bunch of roadblocks?
Government. Everybody's got their say in it, you know, the environmentalists and everything else. It's just, and we got a lot of NIMBYs, not in my backyard.
You got a lot of what?
NIMBYs.
What's a NIMBY?
Not in my backyard. They move up there, and then they want to stop everybody else from coming. They want a chain across the road. Okay. And that drives me crazy. I was born in Fresno, was raised up there from 1958 till right now, and I've seen all the changes. You know, and when these people come up, they want to stop it right there. Nobody else can come up. They want to, you know, and your economy dies. You got to keep growing. I mean, the schools, the roads, the
Don't make it hard for people to make money.
Right, exactly.
Right.
If they can't make money, nothing's successful.
Now, District 5 in Madera, what does that encompass? What area?
It's the biggest area of the whole county, 600,000 square miles.
600,000 square miles?
Yeah, or acres, I'm sorry, square acres, yeah. That's all California.
Yeah.
But it goes from the canal.
Slow down, Tom!
Yeah, if you're going up Highway 41 on Avenue 15, there's a canal, Madera Canal, it goes from Bryant down, and it goes all the way over to Merced County. From that up, on the west side of 41 is my district. I cover Raymond, Ahwahnee, Bass Lake, YOP, Oakhurst, and North Fork. I got 7 communities. I got more communities than all the other supervisors put together.
Now, how much of a community is Raymond? I've never been there.
Oh, you've never been
No.
there? Oh my gosh, it is. It's like Old Town. It's like Mariposa. I mean, it's got the old buildings. They're having this Saturday. They're having their 100th or Sunday, I think it is. Saturday or Sunday. They're having their 100th anniversary for the general store. And if you've ever been in it, it's like walking into 1850. I mean, it's got the old. Everything's old in it. The old wood.
How do you get there?
Well, you can go up to Madera and go up Road 600, or you can go up to Oakhurst on Highway 41, hit 415, and go right down to it. It's a great community.
Where's the 415 at?
It's in Course Gold, right in the middle of the
So once you get to Course Gold, you make a left and go
Left.
through. Okay, now I think now that you said that, I think I've seen the
And you
sign.
can go on over to Mariposa.
And how long does it take to get there?
From here, probably about an hour and 15 minutes.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's a great little community. They just had their annual parade and festival a couple of weeks ago, and had my old 30 Chevy in the parade. And
You have a 1930 Chevy?
yeah, it's just I got to take it all the parades.
I got the feeling you probably built it yourself.
Well, I wished I could have, but I didn't on this one. A good friend of mine, he's passed away now, done all the undercarriage and everything for me, Maury Williams, Gene Miller, and it's really neat. It's a four-door sedan, purple with black fenders, and my grandkids love it. They're 2 and 4, and we go into parades, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like that in the whole world, to be a supervisor and be able to help people and then have your grandkids grow up with you too. It's just neat.
Well, you know what we do with everyone that's running for office is we let them look right at the camera, and we let them tell the people of Madera, in your case, why they should vote for you for District 5 Supervisor. So, Tom, go ahead and tell them.
Thank you. Well, I've been there 8 years. This year's my 8th year, and I've still got lots to do, and I've done so much for our community. I've made the restrictions easier to get your property done. I've reduced our fees by 2/3. It took me 2 years to get that done, and I want to keep it that way, and I want to get the downtown Oakhurst hub so we can keep more people staying in Oakhurst when they go up to Yosemite. We have 1 million people go through Oakhurst, and it's important. I'm out there with you people all the time. I do town halls in all the communities monthly. I come and meet the people, and I go to all the events I can go to see what you need to have me help you make Madera County the best little county in the state to live, enjoy, and raise your family. It's just, you can't beat it.
All right. Okay, Tom Wheeler, so nice to have you. Good luck on everything, Tom. You seem like a great guy.
Well, I try to do my best. I'm a full-time supervisor. When I retired, I figured, well, I got to do this. When people say a supervisor or a councilman job is part-time, forget it.
You answer the phone yourself?
I answer the phone myself. I advertise all my phone, my cell phone, my office phone, my home phone. It's in the phone book. You can get me anytime you want to, and I get calls 24/7.
I bet you do.
But that's okay. That's what I'm for the people.
All right. Tom Wheeler running for Supervisor District 5 in Madera County. Tom, thanks for coming by. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on the buzz. Stick around. Right?